What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? We're about to watch Impact, the second part of Impact. Let me try to get the stream up here open. Pull up the stream so I can put the link in the Discord. The Discord in the live stream. There we go. Pull up the stream. Now pull up Discord. Get the Discord link. Join the Discord. Copy. Putting a link in the chat right now. That's the link to the Discord. Pinning the message. Message has been pinned. Let's go to the description. Edit. Paste. Create a title for this stream that reflects that we're taking live callers on Discord and that is an Impact TNA watch along. Create a thumbnail for this stream. Create thumbnail now. Impact watch along thumbnail. Let's do the Let's get right into the action, y'all. So we got this together now. Take long enough. Let's get right into the action.
Last week, me and Rich Swann stepped in that ring, and we showed exactly what it means to represent these three letters, TNA.
Relax, kid. Just wanted you to know that, even though I have my tag team title match next week, this baby's always hovering around. Maybe time to call my shot, maybe not. But just know, I'm gonna be one half of the tag team champions. And then I'm gonna have that TNA World title. And then you'll be left with, I don't know, I guess nothing. Have a good one.
Santana has to keep an eye on the wanted man. Meanwhile, the Drifter has wanted to get his hands on Frankie Kazarian ever since the self-proclaimed king of TNA cheated to beat him at Rebellion. The first ever Walk with Elijah match is our main event tonight. Meanwhile, after suffering at the hands of the system in an unjust 2-on-4 match weeks ago, Leon Slater suffered a pinfall loss to Cedric Alexander. The X Division champion will address the situation tonight. But coming up next, the Elegance brand scored a colossal victory against the TNA Knockouts legends at Rebellion. But can the hometown man disrupt Mr. Elegance and his winning streak? This match is next.
TNA Wrestling presents Lockdown, Sunday, August 23rd.
Yes, sir. So Santino is no longer suspended. Understood. And Indy Hartwell? Understood, sir. And what about all the matches Santino made? Are they all legitimate? Understood, sir. Thank you.
Daria, it's good to be back. Thank you.
Indy, I know it was you. I know you were the star witness, and let me remind you of something. Your contract's coming up soon, so tread lightly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the personal concierge, and I am about to introduce to you a real-life Greek god, a human Adonis. You see, because while all of you are sleeping, he's working. While all of you are eating, he's fasting. And while all of you are crying, he's smiling, because he's better than every single one of you. He is a future champion. He is Mr. Elegance.
The finest creation from the great beauty labs of Dr. Finkelstein in South Beach. I call him Mr. GLP Nunn, because he don't need any help looking that good.
That's what happens when you douse yourself in baby oil, head to toe. It's all over the ramp now because of this schmuck.
That's what happens when you're around the masculine wiles of Mr. Elegance. You get woozy, your knees get weak, you start to slip and your heart gets fluttery. And then the lights start to shine and you're blinded by elegance.
Ash, Heather, and Em absolutely mystified by Mr. Elegance, who is undefeated here in TNA. And check out all of his matches on Explosion on TNA Plus as well.
He's a hometown man.
And his opponent from right here in Syracuse,
It's such a thrill to see someone who loves Syracuse and Syracuse University as much as the hometown man. I was speaking to him earlier on today, and he was telling me about Dwight Freeney, watching him play at the Dome once upon a time, how much he admires Mike Tirico, and especially he tries to train the same way as Syracuse rowing legend Jason Zidell, who's a four-time dual race champion here at Syracuse.
There are so few famous people from Syracuse, he had to put his own name on his jersey.
Bob Costas.
Who did he ever beat? How much does that guy weigh?
He did not beat Pink Guy at one time in Syracuse.
But either way, he's up against a veritable Greek god of elegance, muscle, and masculine might. Okay?
So here we go. Can Mr. Elegance keep his unbeaten run here in TNA alive?
Look at it, Tom. Look at the glisten. That's a 9 out of 10 glisten tonight. He could do better, but it's pretty excellent.
I'd like to draw your attention to the ticket scroll at the bottom of your screen. Upcoming events, so you can head to TNA Wrestling.com. And how about the recent announcement, Ray? I know you were excited about it. August 23rd, for the first time in 10 years, TNA Lockdown is back in Chicago.
It's going to be absolutely incredible night in the second city. I'd like to be locked in a cage with Mr. Elegance, I'll tell you that much.
That's weird. Head to TNAWrestling.com for complete ticket information for our remaining events in 2026. Slammiversary is going to be in Boston, Massachusetts. Bound for Glory will be in Tampa, Florida.
An incredible year, no doubt about it.
All of those towns are the hometown of the hometown.
Yeah, of course. His jersey budget's going to be through the roof this year.
As long as he washes them, I'm okay with that. He's a big fan of the new Syracuse Orange head coach, Jerry McNamara, who's a legend here once upon a time.
Maybe we can get Moose in his psychology degree to diagnose whatever Cody Deaner's going through lately.
I would pay so much money to see that happen. Now the hometown man dives into the ring after Mr. Elegance. Mr. Elegance misses with the elbow drop there. I'm trying to know what Mr. Elegance's real name is.
Mr. Elegance.
No, actual government name.
I've seen his ID, dude.
Mr. Elegance, the TKO there by HTM.
Mr. Elegance, get your wits about you, friend. This is unhuman. He's in the ropes. Count him out or something.
Our referee Michael Romo's allowing it.
Yeah, I can see that. It's disgusting.
It's referee's discretion.
Now,
big right hand. The rest of the brand couldn't even watch.
Ash is distraught. She can't even stand.
Heather and Em were so distraught they just don't defend their titles.
There's some concierge giving a piece of his mind to the hometown man.
Off the top, the hometown man misses. Uh-oh, big spine buster by Mr. Elegance.
That's right, you made him mad. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Oh, just running through the hometown man with that shoulder tackle. Look at the aggression. This is another gear for Mr. Elegance that we've not seen.
I mean, those knees.
The Elegance brand riding high after they embarrassed the TNA Knockouts legends, Mickey James, Taryn Terrell, and ODB at Rebellion, but it wasn't all sour milk. ODB is going to be joining the TNA Hall of Fame this October at Bound for Glory.
And all that after she grabbed the golden globes of Mr. Elegance with those tongs.
That was funny.
That was shameful.
Count of 4 there by the referee. Mr. Elegance breaking before the count of 5. The referee didn't see. Ash by Elegance made illegal contact there, and now M disrespecting that Syracuse orange basketball jersey.
I mean, it was a Syracuse basketball jersey.
We're in Syracuse.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the bar was already low.
Listen, say that any louder, Jim Boeheim is going to come down here and kick your butt.
Now, the hometown man, though, is not going down without a fight. He might come out here Mr. Elegant's trying.
And the ref will allow it, knowing this company. Don't get Donovan McNabb ticked off, all right? He'll get involved too.
Right now, the hometown man. Jersey in hand. Ooh. Trying to turn things around here. Oh, wait.
Oh! Down goes Mr. Elegance.
Can't be done like this.
A hometown elbow drop. Here in the cues.
What is the hometown? What is he doing with that? Still holding that jersey for?
It's not a weapon, it's a jersey.
That's just weird is what I'm saying.
He loves his hometown. What a crossbody. Mr. Elegance powers out.
Not gonna be good enough to put the Mr. Elegance away. That's for damn sure.
And there's Ash by Elegance trying to allure the hometown man.
And she might be the most attractive woman to ever step foot into Syracuse, so.
How dare you?
I mean, HCM here should take advantage. Oops. No!
Oh, wait, I think she's into it.
He's gonna pay for it. Oh, excuse it. What?
Here we go, y'all.
The Elegance brand wanted competition for Mr. Elegance. He remains unbeaten here at TNA.
Here is your winner, Mr. Elegance.
Somebody get a makeup wipe. Somebody get a tetanus shot for Ash by Elegance. But thank goodness that righteousness prevailed and Elegance stands tall yet again.
I'm sure Daria Ray is going to be ecstatic with this outcome on behalf of the Elegance brand. Mr. Elegance stays undefeated here at TNA.
Okay, we whipped their asses, you guys. Yes, we did, and I am so excited that you are on our team, Mara.
I'm so excited that you're back from the undead realm, girl. Like, you don't even know.
I'm so happy to be alive.
Yes, we're all so excited. Ladies, don't lose focus. There's still a lot of work to do.
Okay, I get that, but I'm just really excited. I like to bite people's faces off, okay?
But how did you take Mara? Okay, all right. You two are freaks. Maybe there's not as much work to do as we thought. Mara, one last burning question on everyone's minds. How did you like the dead?
I'm not gonna lie. I dig it, okay? I dig it.
All right. Perfect. The ladies.
Oh, okay.
What,
That's right.
what are you doing?
Wait.
No, absolutely not. Look, she already got us in thinking.
That's right.
Still to come in our main event, Kazarian and Elijah will be strapped at the wrist in the first ever Walk with Elijah match. But up next, the X Division champion has something on his mind. We hear from Leon Slater next on Thursday Night Impact on AMC.
Let me explain what just happened in that segment. She started dancing, and Allie started joining in on the dance, and then Rosemary was like, I ain't getting down with that. Then when they walked away, Rosemary kind of did a little bit of the dance. But then they came back and like, we caught you. And it's just great storytelling, great stuff. Good segment.
For the first time in 10 years, TNA Lockdown.
I really want to go to Lockdown this year, y'all. I am planning on going to Lockdown this year in Chicago. It's gonna be freaking awesome.
Is back on Sunday, August 23rd. Lockdown returns in Chicago, Illinois. This legendary event has showcased some of the greatest moments in TNA history. Every match happens inside of a steel cage. For more information on Lockdown in Chicago and ticket details, visit TNAWrestling.com.
Excuse me, Langley. You requested an interview. You wanted to speak with me?
You know, Gia, I don't want this title shot anymore. It's too much for me, and now we're set. I think I'm gonna go talk to Santino. I wanna go home. I wanna go back to China.
No.
Stay with my family.
No, you can't.
Santino isn't here, Carlos isn't here, and Santino feels really, really bad because he feels he put you in this situation. And listen, I get your mental health, and I get your friends turning on you. Hell, I had a friend turn on me in summer camp, and we've been fighting ever since. But you represent not just people from China, you represent everybody who doesn't give up. You are a warrior, and if it's too much for your mental health, I get it. But you're gonna go out there, and you're gonna win. And you're gonna make everybody proud, because I believe in you, she believes in you. Everybody out there, the only person that needs to believe in you is you.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Gia. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna win.
You just gotta win. Okay?
Lei Ying has all the motivation she needs. Lei challenges Ariana Grace for the TNA Knockouts World Championship next week on Impact.
Please welcome the TNA X Division Champion, Leon Slater!
2 weeks ago here on Impact, we saw a 2-on-4 match signed off on by Daria Ray, where the entirety of the system ultimately defeated Moose and Leon Slater. They were outgunned, but Slater and Moose put up a hell of an effort. In the end, Cedric Alexander pinned the reigning X Division champion.
Leon Slater is on his quest to become the longest reigning X Division champion of all time. He's getting closer every day.
Wagwan Syracuse, man! Yeah, you lot sound like you're doing good, yeah? That's good, because I can't lie, I am too. Because day by day, moment by moment, I get closer to breaking history again. I get closer to having my name in the record books and being remembered forever. Because on May 15th, circle the date, mark it in your calendar. Leon Slater becomes the youngest and longest reigning X Division champion of all time, baby! Now, some unfortunate news. I kind of have to talk about the guy that just can't seem to keep my name out of his mouth. Cedric Alexander. A guy that refers to himself as Prime Alexander, but we all know that he hasn't been in his prime since I was in elementary school 10 years ago. And you see, the thing is, like, Cedric wants to chat about rebellion, right? How
I should have been disqualified and how he got done dirty and how he got wronged. Unfair. He pinned me 2 weeks ago on Impact, although it was a 4-on-2 match. But Cedric, if it's another opportunity you want, my boy, it's another opportunity I'm willing to grant you. Because I haven't trained and made my life every single day since I was 9 years old to get to this moment, to get so close, to be weeks from my end goal, to let a rat like you take it away. Cedric, I've beat you once, I've beat you twice, and I have no problem beating the ass out of you for a third time. You get me?
The champion is very confident, but so is Cedric Alexander.
Leon, you are a child. You are a child, and you are a fake champion. Almost as fake as those shiny new teeth you got. See, it's not that I want a championship opportunity, it's that I deserve one. On May 15th, for some god-awful reason, you will be recognized as the longest reigning X Division champion of all time. But see, you won't even make it that far. Santino's been making matches here and there, and it seems that Dario wants to one-up him. So in 2 weeks' time, May 14th, in Sacramento, me, you, one more time for the X Division Championship, and there will be no excuses. Now that's if you make it that far. Now we have a tag team match next week. You might not make it that. But I can promise you one thing, you definitely might not make it out of tonight. Because you know, bad things can happen anytime.
Oh! What the hell?
Oh, the rest of the system attacking Leon Slater from behind. Cedric Alexander set the trap for Slater.
Oh, boys, let me get some.
We're gonna stack the deck against Leon Slater, soften him up just weeks before what we now know will be an X Division title match, but wait!
The face of the franchise is here. Moose is out to tear down the system one by one, taking out Alexander.
Remember, Moose backed up Leon Slater 2 weeks ago in that 4-on-2 match. He's got the X Division champs back again.
Moose dropping Myers. Oh, Edwards in pursuit. Down goes Edwards.
Lots of unfinished business here between Moose and the system.
Moose and Bear tangling in the center of the ring. This is broken down. Down goes Bronson. And then Myers went after Slater, and the X Division champion defends himself. And Alicia Edwards has to watch.
Look out! Myers going for a ride! Wait a second, Moose, don't. That's a step too far. Leave Alicia Edwards alone.
Oh my God, Moose! Moose! Oh, Moose was going to spear Alicia!
That's a sick man right there. That might be one step too far.
She caused the shit. Why is it too far?
Well, Santino was signed off with a fair fight. Moose and Slater won it weeks ago. They'll face Alexander and Edwards next week on Impact. But how about the decision by Daria Ray that Cedric Alexander revealed? In 2 weeks, live on Impact in Sacramento, Slater defends his X Division title against Alexander. Will Alexander dash Slater's dreams? Or will Leon Slater break the record and become the youngest and longest reigning X Division champion of all time?
Gotta love the way TNA makes the
There you see Kaz getting ready for the main event as he will be strapped at the wrist with Elijah. There will be no rules, no disqualifications, no countouts, all carnage. The first ever Walk with Elijah match happens next on Thursday Night Impact on AMC.
TNA Wrestling will be live on pay-per-view with TNA Plus once again on Sunday, June 28th for Slammiversary, celebrating 24 years of TNA in Boston, Massachusetts with one of our biggest events of the year as Slammiversary officially kicks off the Path to Bound for Glory. For more information and ticket details, visit TNAWrestling.com.
Well, I just feel left out, you know? At Rebellion, who has his big return during my brother's match? Casey has a big... Why don't I have the big return during my brother's match? And now they have a tag title match together? I mean, get real. How come Casey and my brother get to go for the tag? How come I and my brother aren't going for the tag title? I mean, we're brothers. I'm his brother. Again, I just feel left out. It's like when I was in 8th grade and I won the spelling bee championship of the whole city, and I looked out in the crowd and my parents weren't there because they were with my big brother. Okay, I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. Like, why am I not getting these opportunities? I'm being taken advantage of, all right? Anyways, thanks for listening, man. I appreciate it.
First of all, don't touch me. Ever. Second of all, how did you even get in here?
I'll be honest with you, I got kind of lost. The door was open, I just thought I'd come in.
Third, and most importantly, every single thing that you just complained about your brother taking advantage of and making sure that he gets opportunities that you're not getting and complaining about how he's abusing what he has and his influence to help KC, you and him did all of those things to me last year.
Okay, I do feel pretty bad about that, but in my defense, when I did it, it was awesome. But now that it's happened to me, it sucks.
I don't care at all about this Nimeth family drama. Y'all can handle that in family council. But make sure you leave KC to me.
You have to hit my leg so hard.
Next week on TNA Thursday Night Impact, Bear Bronson and Brian Myers of the System defend the TNA World Tag Team titles against Casey Navarro and the wanted man Nick Nemeth. EC3 looks to settle the score with Eric Young in a no disqualification match. Leon Slater and Moose join forces to battle Eddie Edwards and Cedric Alexander. And Ariana Grace looks to keep her crown as she puts the TNA Knockouts World title on the line against Lei Ying Ling on an all-new Thursday Night Impact.
Well, an incredible night of action on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC next week. But tonight, we still got some business to take care of.
It's time for the first ever Walk with Elijah match. Let's take a look at the rules. Both competitors will be bound together by a guitar strap. There are no disqualifications, there are no countouts. The match begins backstage. Both competitors must fight their way to the ring. The match can only end inside the ring when one competitor touches all 4 turnbuckles in succession.
Where's this Mark? Where is he? Where is he?
Bring this Mark out. Count him out. Count him out. I'm here.
That's not the rule. That's not the rule.
Where are you, you coward?
Let me guess, he's walking somewhere. He's drifting somewhere. Where is he? Raise my hand. Run right over you. I'm gonna run right over you. Wait for the match to start. Yeah, come on, let's go. We'll take a walk here. Shut up. No more walking. Come on. No more laughing. Here we do that.
Ready to walk? Ready to walk? Let's walk! The match is officially underway. Both men bound together by guitar straps.
Put that back on.
Heard the rules. And they go.
Our referee Daniel Spencer making sure Frankie Kazarian is hooked up. And here we go. The Walk with Elijah match is underway.
You heard they gotta start back there. They gotta fight their way out here before hitting all four turnbuckles to get a win. It's not going to be an easy fight from there to here.
Elijah has been demanding this matchup ever since Rebellion. That night in Cleveland, Frankie Kazarian hit that low blow and ultimately scored the victory against Elijah. When Elijah went to ask Daria for the rematch, she called Kazarian and Frankie just outright said no.
Said no. Daria agreed with that decision and decided no.
The hell? Oh! Sanitizer in the eyes!
Meanwhile, Elijah's been trying to intimidate, attacking Frankie Kazarian to try to get this rematch. That's not how you're supposed to go about these things.
Elijah tried to do things straight up. He went to Daria, asked for the matchup, so he took matters into his own hands.
We're now fighting. Ooh! The doctor's, the trainer's room here.
It's typically where the match ends.
No kidding. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, remember Elijah tore his left triceps last summer. He missed over 6 months of action.
And that might be an absolute re-aggravation there. Elijah could end up right back on the shelf. Oh! No!
That means Rebel Kazarian won't have any siblings.
That's the King's Royal Jewels!
Oh, remember, there are no disqualifications, no countouts. The match is officially underway, starting backstage, but they must fight their way to the ring. The match can only end inside the ring when a competitor touches all four turnbuckles in succession.
I should do this again, no disqualifications, anything can go here. What is he doing?
Wait a minute. Oh, Kazarian launched by Elijah.
You're supposed to walk with Elijah, not ride with Elijah.
And now look at Elijah. Kazarian into that garage door.
Hell of a fight out here. But they still got to make their way this way.
See some of the wounds of war on the shoulder there of Elijah. He sustained those guitar strap slashes at Rebellion, courtesy of Kazarian. Let's walk. Our referee Daniel Spencer trying to get these two to make their way to the ring. It's the only place the match can end.
It looks like he's ready to go.
Let's walk with Elijah. Elijah's got Kazarian. I think they're going to walk this way. The match continues.
And oh my goodness, they did walk right this way. Back out here. After a brutal fight in the back, this Walk with Elijah match continues out here in the arena. Now a little bit closer to getting a decision. They still have to fight into the ring and touch all four corners in succession without being interrupted, without being stopped.
No disqualifications, no countouts. Kazarian inside the ring, but Elijah trying to keep Kazarian close. Part of this is some payback, some revenge from Rebellion.
The match broke down. Guitar, straps, absolutely brutalized each other. And then these two, even before that, have been at each other's throats for weeks. It continued. Will the issue get settled here tonight in Syracuse?
goes Kazarian.
Now Elijah, he can begin here. See, the referee's gonna count.
Oh, and there's Kazarian to break Elijah's momentum, attempting to touch all four corners in succession. That breaks it up, so Elijah is gonna have to start all over again.
Great job, referee being expensive. You watch him, he will let you know when the counts are reset. And as they're counting up 1, 2, 3, and 4, here you go, prime example. There's 2.
Oh, and now Elijah intercepts. Kazarian will have to start all over. His momentum broken there by Elijah.
These two have gotten so personal. The fight has been in the ring, backstage, in graveyards.
And Kazarian has grabbed a guitar from underneath the ring.
Signature instrument and often signature weapon of Elijah.
There's a walk with Elijah matchup. I guess they prepped the ringside area just in case.
Now look at this.
Oh. Kazarian using Elijah's shirt to choke him. There are no disqualifications in this match.
Anything goes. Do whatever you got to do to hit all 4 corners.
Kazarian back inside, charges at Elijah. It's a challenge of a strap match of any kind. It's impossible to truly gain significant distance from your opponent.
That's right, you're gonna walk together.
Oh!
That's the danger, that's the threat. This also becomes part of the strategy.
You can understand why Kazarian wanted no part of Elijah. Oh!
Look, this all started with, he wanted to help out Elijah, wanted to give him a platform, help him maybe raise his stock a little bit more. But it has devolved into far more than that here.
I don't think Elijah ever really needed Frankie Kazarian's help to do that.
I would never turn down a help from a former world champion, a former everything champion like Frankie Kazarian.
Elijah looking for more weapons. Oh! Kazarian to the eyes. We're back here on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. The first ever Walk with Elijah match is ongoing. This is a guitar strap match. Both men are tied together by guitar straps.
And Frankie Kazarian trying to walk away from this one. This match did.
Oh! Elijah dragged Kazarian into those steel guardrails.
This match did start in the backstage area where they got linked by that strap. They had to fight their way out here, which they did a number of minutes ago, and now can only finish in the ring, touching 4 turnbuckles in succession while being strapped to your opponent like this.
No disqualifications, no countouts in this Walk with Elijah match. Frankie Kazarian wanted no part of facing Elijah again after Kazarian cheated to beat the Drifter at Rebellion weeks ago.
Who can forget Frankie Kazarian was merely trying to do a little homage to Elijah, a similar concert that Elijah does, even though I think Frankie's a better musician than you and me. And Elijah had the audacity to leave Frankie Lane playing music over his unconscious body. It was shameful. But this is where it gets settled. Who's going to end up taking a walk here tonight?
From the top rope. Time for Kazarian to walk this way. Oh, the sunset flip bomb.
That could keep Frankie down for all 4 buckles potentially.
Big window of opportunity here for Elijah with Kazarian down. There's one corner. 3. Oh, and Kazarian whipping Elijah across the ribs. Reminiscent of what happened between these two at Rebellion. This is what sparked this whole situation.
This is where this rivalry really turned up the temperature. To your point, Tom, back at Rebellion, absolutely brutalized each other.
Oh, now Elijah's
And played one last note between the legs.
But the strap snapped.
It's the danger of a match like this. That's the intensity with which these two have fought.
But now Elijah's control of the bulk of the strap. Elijah trying to wear down Kazarian.
I didn't get it at first why they're doing this. This is another great storytelling angle where they're justifying what Kaz is doing by saying he's tearing down Elijah instead of going for the title again. She's making him do grimy heel stuff.
Oh, wait!
Elijah!
And it sets us up for a future title match when the timing's right.
It's farewell! Kazarian trying to prevent Elijah from getting to the 4th turnbuckle.
So close, wait. It's the guitar.
Kazarian's trying to pull. Kazarian doesn't see the guitar. Oh, right to the skull. There it is. Walk with Elijah.
Here is your winner, Elijah!
What a fight from the back all the way out here and around the arena. But ultimately it was the Highwayman's farewell. Drop Frankie Kazarian, but unbeknownst to the king, the guitar came back into play and played one last note for Elijah to walk out of here with a victory.
In TNA, we walk this way. Elijah defeats Kazarian tonight on Impact.
I gotta tell you, TNA invented doing the credits at the end of a wrestling show. WWE does it now, but TNA does it invented it, and it's a great feature to have on TNA. Makes TNA seem more legitimate. Anyways, that's it. That's gonna wrap it up. I was kind of really sleepy during this one. I have been sleepy all week. But I really am thankful